Welcome back to Talking Lead.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Zeke.
Lefthand here, Talking Lead, and we got Chris Cheng set us up with some mule deer right?
chili.
Not elk chili.
Not
It's mule deer
elk.
chili by the Mule Deer Foundation here at SHOT Show.
And it's awesome. So we may just do the whole interview of us just eating chili.
We're just gonna eat
Feet in
chili.
our face, talking with Chris Cheng.
Won't even say a word. So you've got a book that you just came out with.
Yeah, it's called Shoot to Win.
Mm-hmm.
It is a book for beginning shooters, people who want to learn how to shoot pistol, rifle, shotgun. It talks about my story of how I trained for Top Shot, and you know, I'm the self-taught amateur who ended up working hard and training, and for me, it was all about fundamentals.
Right.
And just focusing on sight picture, sight alignment, trigger squeeze, breathing control, and not letting myself get distracted by, oh, I haven't shot, you know, this Beretta or that Glock or this shotgun before, and just having a good time, you know, shooting some amazing guns and blowing stuff up on
So it's about how somebody who's not necessarily in the gun industry or been around guns can get involved and start doing it, kind of a beginner's book.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Shoot to Win is absolutely for the beginner, the noob who just doesn't know anything about guns. And because for me, you know, I remember being a little intimidated, right, when I was learning all there is to learn about shooting. And I mean, there's a lot of information out there.
There is.
And so Shoot to Win is my contribution to our community to say, hey, look, here are the fundamentals that I focused on, like kind of filter out a lot of that noise. And here's, you know, how I learned how to shoot really well. And if you want to learn how to shoot really well, you know, this book.
This is how you did it.
This will hopefully help
how
you
you
out.
did it.
Yeah.
Now your background, you've got like a technical background, right?
Yeah, I worked at Google for 5 years, and that was my world.
So you got to take naps at work.
Oh hell yeah!
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. So that doesn't always work
those
well.
Little nap eggs that we saw in that Google movie with who was it?
The interview.
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Yeah.
But now look, as enticing as taking a nap at work sounds, it doesn't always go very well, because one day I'm sitting there in my work pod, and we have bean bags that are intended for napping
and work at Google,
resting and socializing, but then my boss's boss happened to be like walking by, and here I am, your laptop on my lap, and just like, you know, snoring and whatever.
But that should have been like, hey, this is a prime example of how this company works. He should have been proud of you. You know, hey, he's taking advantage of the business.
Oh, I mean, he didn't care. I mean, I was more embarrassed. Like, here I am, you know, sleeping like on the, literally like sleeping on the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, Google is an amazing place to work, a lot of play. Also, I mean, all sorts of games, and celebrities would come by, and I actually took my Google team shooting.
Oh, good.
For
Google let you do that?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
There are a ton of Googlers and also tech people that love guns, and they're interested in guns. Very different than like the corporate policies, like Google corporate,
right,
anti-gun, you know, policies on AdWords, and
that's why it kind of threw me off when you said that. I was like,
but the actual employees, oh shoot, I mean, Googlers and a lot of tech people are really curious by nature, so they come across something that they don't understand, they want to learn.
Before we wrap up, I just want to say y'all eat really, really slow.
Well, it's called savor.
Yeah, slow.
You know, there's this thing called
I
savor.
savored.
But one quick thing, how old were you when you got started in the firearms?
I started shooting when I was 6. So, really young age, my father taught me how to shoot. It wasn't something we did all the time though. We'd go to the range, rent a lane for an hour, punch some holes in paper, and then the guns go back in the safe. I would see the guns once every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Type thing. But it wasn't until Top Shot started airing on the History Channel I became a fan of the show. I was working at Google, had some disposable income, and started buying some more guns.
Get you more involved into it, yeah.
Yep, and you know, this has been the experience of a lifetime. And only in America could something like this happen to someone like me, someone who isn't military, isn't law enforcement, is just a regular civilian who went on a televised shooting
reality show.
Yeah, a reality show of all things, and you know, quit my job at Google after I won Top Shot, and now I'm full-time in the firearms industry.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to have more of Chris on our podcast. So check us out on iTunes. You can go to our website at www.talkinglead.com. And Chris,
they want to
get
get
in
the
touch
book.
with you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Shoot to Win's available on Amazon, iTunes, for Kindle, Nook, NRA store, anywhere books are sold, you can get Shoot to Win.
Awesome. Good. Thanks, guys. I just pinky up my chili.
Yeah. Are we gonna like have some like high tea action, like some tea?
Is it hot tea time?
This is the new after Top Shot interview. Eating with Top Shot.
This is what you get for winning Top Shot. You just get to eat mule deer.
Top chop.
Top Chop.